Okay, now, do you have a red card? I mean, when you have maybe when a player may have committed a foul, do you have a red card or a blue card or a green card? How does it work?
Okay, fine. This is part of the rules I was trying to explain to you. In Super Soccer, a red card is given, but it's not called a red card. When you commit such an offense, you are asked to leave the pitch. But your team has the opportunity of bringing in another player
immediately,
3 minutes after that. You know, because we don't really want to have a situation where you have 9 against 10 throughout the game. You know, we don't want to. We always try to create a balance. We try to create fairness in this game. That is what the game is all about. And we remember, like we said in our slogan, goals always exist. You know, you can never have a goalless draw or a draw game in Super Soccer. It's practically impossible.
Okay, there must. Hold on. There must be a goal.
A winner.
There must be a winner. So how do you do that? How do you do that? I mean, what if at the end of the 80 minutes and goals are not coming? Do you
or teams
then you do your soccer kick or sports kick or something?
I want you to know that it's practically almost impossible not to have a winner in this game.
Why? Why is that? Why?
Because of the nature of the game.
Okay.
Because you have the super kicks, you have the sport kicks, all resulting from fouls in the pitch. So that is why it's really difficult to have a goalless game.
So somehow, because I've watched a particular game whereby, I mean, players will just miss all their penalties. I mean, all their penalties in football. Yeah. So over here is sports kick. They could just miss 10 meters away.
Well, I don't think you can miss 20 sports kicks.
What if in the game you don't have up to 20 of that?
I'm just giving you an example. Okay. It's practically impossible for that.
So somehow the goal must also come in.
It must come in.
When you have your breaks in between, how many minutes? Do you have the number of 15 minutes?
It's 10-15 minutes.
Okay, 10.
Yeah.
Is it 10, 15 minutes?
And also for the yellow card, you know, we give timeout. If you commit a yellow card, you have to get out of the pitch for 3 minutes. You know,
like the rugby?
Like the rugby, I think something similar. But, you know, when Super Soccer was created, we had no other sport in mind. The idea came up.
Talk about your rules.
Yeah, to do something unique, something to promote, you know, fairness and we're not trying to criticize other sports either, but we're trying to do something unique in our own way. This is what Super Soccer is all about.
All right. Let's bring it home. Where is it played in Nigeria? Is it in league format? I mean, where, if you want to watch this game, someone listening to you wanting to watch this game, where do you go? What do you do?
Okay, right now, you know, Super Soccer, it's something new. I registered in US this year.
Okay.
And it's also new in Nigeria. Recently, there was a tournament in Nigeria. And we are trying our best to see how we can grow the game.
All right.
How we can make it so popular to reach every state in this country. We still have a long way to go, but we are pushing it. We are moving forward.
Okay, now you talked about the fact that you don't issue red card. What card do you issue? What's the name of the card you issue if you don't have a red card?
If we don't have a red
card, yeah, when the player commits a foul.
The idea of calling it a red card, we have the gray card.
Okay.
You don't have the blue card.
Okay.
Gray
and blue. Okay. So this
What's the difference?
No, just like you have red and yellow.
Okay, so the gray is the yellow.
Yeah.
Then the
Which
blue.
one is the higher penalty?
Which one is the higher penalty?
The other is the gray.
Is the gray.
Yeah.
Okay, then the blue is.
It's like the yellow.
Okay, that you go off the pitch for 3 minutes, then you come back.
Yeah,
but the gray is the higher one. When you get a red card, the player is out, but they can actually bring in another player to still remain 3 minutes after.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm getting it now.
Yeah.
I'm getting it now. No, another thing is there's a rule here so that a player can only be offside in the 16, 18-yard box.
Okay, let me just get into that quickly. In Super Soccer, we look at the rules and we're trying to make sure we don't take advantages of others when it comes to offside rules. We have the on and outside line.
Okay.
You know, from the 20-meter box stretching to both sides of the pitch.
Okay. Okay.
And you're never offside. Not until you cross that line.
Okay.
Even if you're the last man before the goalkeeper.
Okay, before the goalkeeper. Okay,
yes.
We'll get back to you. Continue with that one after this break.
Supersoccer, which is another brand of football, was officially registered on January 14, 2016 in Pennsylvania, United States of America. It focuses on creating more goal-scoring opportunities through teamwork, skills, and stamina. The rules differ from the normal football game. Only 9 outfield players are allowed and a goalkeeper, making 10 players instead of 11, creating more space.
Okay, we still have the para soccer. We're talking about the super soccer. Come on, it's right.
Did you just say that?
Soccer. No, I didn't just say that.
Okay.
We still have Eric in the studio, talking about the rules of the game. We're talking about the fact that we have the 16, 18-yard box. I mean, what happened?
The technicalities
of the we are talking about the offside initially. Like I said, you have to be the last man. To be the last man and become, be in offside position, you have to cross this line. Unfortunately, we don't have that on screen. It will be much easier to understand. So, but generally, I want people to understand that this is a game of that will change so many things worldwide. And I would like to send a message, especially to the president of this country. This Super Soccer is Nigeria's game. It's a game we can dominate easily. You have the Indians and the Pakistanis. They are very proud of their cricket.
Of course.
Americans are proud of their basketball. We should be proud of our own Super Soccer. It's a gift from Nigeria to the world. It's a creation of a Nigerian. But in years to come, the name Eric will not exist anymore. It will be Nigeria's name that will be on that. So I'm using this opportunity, a straight message to the President, General Muhammadu Buhari, that let history judge that under his watch that this game was created. He pioneered the success of this game in the world, and this is exactly what I want everybody to know. And I want the sports lovers in this country, the corporates, to come forward and support this game
and make it our own.
Okay. Well, make it our own. It was registered in the United States. Anyway, we'll have to stop there. Maybe somehow I have to dig deep.
It does not really matter. It does not really matter. Yeah, cricket was registered in India.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you so much, Eric, for coming on the program.
You're welcome.
So, Yemi?
Yeah. It's good, and we'll continue from there, and we'll see where we can go with having a game that is ours. I think that's the whole essence of what Eric is saying. You know, and other sports having advantage being registered by one country and it becoming a global sport. All these games that we see at the Olympics are indigenous to a particular country. Judo, karate, and those countries where the sports originate from will always have an advantage over others.
That's the way it is. Well, we'll be talking about Special Olympics when we come back. It's all about the unified basketball team, and also Ben Alaya will be joining us on this particular segment. Join us again.
Football always is present, and it's true that you need to learn from the past and from your experience. But always is new. Football is It's always a new situation, always is different. But it's true that it's important, no? To be consistent and regular during the whole season to try to, on the end, to achieve big things. And last season, I think that our start was a little bit difficult, and then we finish in the way that we finished.